Chapter 9. Bella's point of view. Something was ringing. I blinked my eyes, not really seeing anything. For a couple of seconds, it was my phone that was ringing, playing the first punch by Pierce the Veil. I groaned and leaned out of bed to grab my phone, which for some reason was on the floor. "Hello?" I asked, in barely a mumble. "Hello, honey, it's Jenna." I was surprised Jenna never called me. She was always just downstairs. "What is it? Why are you calling me? Is something wrong?" "Honey, I'm going to be away for a few days. I ended up staying at my brother's house last night after our dinner, but he isn't doing too good. His medication hasn't been working right, so I think it's best if I stay for a couple days." "Is he okay?" I asked softly. I knew how much he meant to her, and he had been having medical issues for a while now. I heard her breath heavily. "Yeah, I think so, but his wife is working a longer shift then, normal at the hospital. And with Dylan still so young, I just needed to be here for a little bit, you know." I knew Dylan was their son. He was still only 5 and had one of the cutest smiles you'd ever seen, and Jenna absolutely adored him. "I'm only 2 hours away home, okay? I can drive back at a moment's notice. Is anything wrong?" "Okay," I said, smiling slightly. "I hope he's feeling better. And don't worry, I can take care of everything here. It's not like there's any other dances happening soon, right?" I heard her choke slightly, as if she shouldn't have started to laugh. "I love you, dummy," she said, not quite hiding the smile she must have had on her face. "Bye, Hon." I lay back down. "Bye, Jenna, love you." I ended the call and got out of bed. That's when I remembered. Caden. Last night. I didn't remember falling asleep. I didn't even remember getting into bed. I stared at the ceiling. I couldn't believe what had just happened. I had met the man who had been terrorizing me for years. I sat up and grabbed my phone. I saw a missed call from Alice and 3 texts from Caden. I frowned, and going into my contacts, I changed his name to Creepy Stalker Man. If nothing else in this situation was entertaining, at least this would be. I didn't even read what he sent. I just decided to ignore it and start my day. I was still wearing the clothes I'd had on last night, so that was good at least. But they needed to go. I changed quickly into a pair of jeans and a hoodie, pulling my hair into a ponytail. I washed my face and decided coffee was more important. Then makeup right now. I walked downstairs and turned on the coffee machine, grabbing one of my favorite mugs from the shelf. And while it heated up, I grabbed one of my notebooks which had my song lyrics in it. I didn't really have anything to do today except prepare myself for work. I'd somehow convinced one of the fancier bars in town to hire me as their singer, since they had live music shows every night. Even though I was underage, they'd gone for it, which was a bit of a red flag, but hey, their money was good. I scanned the pages and made edits while I drank my coffee. My thoughts seemed more alive today. I had more energy, and my hand seems to fly over the pages. I could tell tonight was going to be good. 5 o'clock came around too fast, and I changed into a black top and lacy black sweater. I straightened my hair and put on some black mascara and eyeliner. I left the house and got into the car, but nearly jumped back out when I heard my phone ring. I put a hand to my chest. Jesus Christ. "Hello? Why the hell haven't you answered my texts?" And it was Caden. "I've been busy," I said. But honestly, I'd just forgotten. "With what?" None of your business, I said, my voice definitely giving away how annoyed I was. There was silence on the other end for a minute. You fell asleep too fast last night, love. He sounded slightly sad for just a moment, but then it was gone. We could have done so many other things. I turned the car on. What is that supposed to mean, Caden? I knew exactly what he meant, but I would rather play dumb. Looking over my shoulder, I pulled out of the driveway. I want you, Bella. My stomach fluttered with the familiar feeling of anxiety, but there was a mix of childish happiness that everyone gets, like when they find out their crush likes them back. Don't come into my house like that again, please, I said softly. I didn't like that. To my surprise, he apologized. I'm sorry, love. I just needed you. I have to go, okay? I couldn't focus on the road when he was switching up on me like this. Drive safe, Bella. And the phone call dropped. I pulled into the parking lot and grabbing my bag and notebook before waking inside. It definitely wasn't too bad looking inside. Clean tables, a neatly organized bar, low lighting and a door in the back, leading to an outdoor patio. Bella, I swear if you are late one more time, you are out of a job. And this was Rob, my boss, a complete dickhead. I'm not late, Rob. It's 5 right now. He smirked. It's actually a couple minutes after. I can forget it, though. Why don't we talk in my office? The way he talked creeped me the fuck out. I edged away from him. Sorry, won't be late again, I swear. With that, I took off and walked over to the stage. Kenny was the lead guitarist, and his brother Mike was on drums. They both just nodded to me as I stepped up to the microphone and pulled it down to my level. I checked the sound a couple times while they got set up, despite the creepy boss and the weird bargoers. This was one of my favorite places to be. It wasn't very crowded tonight. Only a few people sitting at the bar. The rest were at tables, and a few lingered by the stage. I began, and as the night went on, more and more people came in. I never really made eye contact, or looked at their faces, but when I glanced at the doorway, I did a double take. Then I saw him. The man standing in the doorway, his face shadowed. I nearly faltered, his eyes watching me so intently. I recognized those eyes. They were the color of an ocean on a dark night, slightly stormy. I wanted to know how he had known I was here, but reminded myself how stupid that question was. I finished a little early and stepped off the stage, pushing my way through the crowd to find him, but by the time I got there, he was gone.